couple of months, but like it's fine, right? And I think I'm going to kill him.
Yeah.
I think no, yesterday, like we were hanging out like all fucking day together. Like I was working, I was like getting my shit done, and he starts huffing, just like a fucking broad, like a goddamn woman. And like I almost like I thought about like grabbing a knife, like you really want to go? Like this is it? Like this is how it's gonna go? Like what how do you not kill your partner? How do you guys die?
So I'll ask
I
you the
haven't lived
same.
with a
I'll
person
ask you the same question I asked Marvson. Did you tell him any of this?
Are you
yeah,
using those communication
no, and
skills
then
which
like, oh
they're
my god,
properly known for?
and then whenever like he had to go to work, and then like I had work like a couple hours later in the city, he was just like, we should just leave together. You should just come with me, keep me company. I was like, been keep you company all day? Why? I,
So what was he like? Sorry, I'm trying to understand. It's like he was just sitting on the couch and just going,
yeah, like he wanted to say something, but like he didn't like have anything to say. Like he was just
oh, like
bold.
huffing, like he's hesitating on saying something. Okay, I didn't understand.
Yeah, like what the fuck? I just say it. I don't care. I'm busy. I'm working.
Totally relate to that.
Fair enough. No,
What?
just
Fuck.
quit being passive aggressive. Just fucking say it.
It's it's the I hate to overgeneralize, but there are male and female. Like men are from Mars, women are from Venus. There are differences.
In relationship, like I know I'm like the more dominant one, but like holy fuck, Kathy,
Kathy, I agree there are differences between men and women, but it doesn't matter what planet you're on. Nobody likes that passive aggressive. Well, I want to say something.
No, I mean it's a human thing. Like don't do that. But I think it's inherent in some ways with some people.
Yeah.
I literally just read the book Why Men Love Bitches, so I think it's true.
How was that?
It's super, super sexist, but some of it's kind of true. The part where it's like, ignore them, treat them like shit. They don't want you. If you're nice and nurturing, they'll hate you, which is, in my experience, true.
The problem with a lot of those books, even when they're like jokey bro books and rooted in humor, like bad sexist humor, is that there's always like a grain of truth. So some people just fucking run with that. It's like, no man, like this is legit. It's like, no, you're skipping over the bigger idea.
Yeah, a lot of it was really bad, to be honest. But it was written in like 2001. So.
Oh yeah, like the more I'm like not like a bully towards him, but not a bully, the better our relationship is.
Have you guys ever heard of Tucker Max?
No.
Because I mean, it's like there's some point where it's like, this is bullshit, and I'm not putting up with this bullshit. But yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky. I just figure I'll get stoned and forget about it.
Oh,
Emma,
God,
have you heard of Tucker Max?
No, who's that?
Well, I'm dating myself with the 2001 thing. So he used to have a blog, then he had a book, and then he actually got like a kind of a one-off movie. This was a sexist frat boy who was very well spoken in writing stories about his debaucherous sex tales. He had a huge like fan club of people who like fucking loved him for being a drunken asshole, but very honest asshole. And he got so much hate mail, but he also got like love mail, which even he thought it was ironic.
Yeah.
Because he was so honest with himself and what he wanted from women, but he oddly prided himself in that he never lied. It was always an interesting read. You sift through the assholes.
What was his book
why
called?
Is he successful? His name is Tucker Max.
No, is that what's the book?
I think it's just called Tucker Max. Then
just Tucker Max. That's one.
If you Google it, you'll find him.
He's so full of himself. The name of the book is just his own name.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense, really actually. If your name's Tucker Max, you kind of have to.
One of the things.
Yeah, true.
One of the stories he talks about is like one of the most disappointingly effective ways he gets paid is he goes up to married women and he'll say whatever it takes, and they're just like, I'm married, and he'll say, is it a good marriage? And he says like 70% or some percentage of the time they just break down crying and just go no, and then they like sleeping with them.
Dope.
But it on that insecurity of just like simply asking someone, it's like, you're in a relationship, are you happy?
Well, if you think about it, if you use like quasi interrogation techniques on anyone will break down like eventually, like under questioning. So it's like
find that. So I know that obviously, like, and so many people say like he's not somebody to emulate, but just that idea of
just that weird I think
knowing how to communicate with somebody in a good or bad way.
Yeah, I think the core of that is like that weird, like, people don't like to talk to people, so they don't expect to like go that far after like saying no 20 times, and then it's like the Good Will Hunting thing. You just start crying.
Just wears.
All right, guys, I have to move stuff, but
You have to move stuff.
No.
I'll probably pop back in later, but I gotta get some shit done.
Yeah, we'll get some shit.
This mic is in the middle of the day for me, but goodbye.
Bye.
Good luck.
Kick some ass.
Thank you.
Kick some ass. Lift some masks.
I was gonna wait for the foghorn to go off, but oh wait here. I think it's
How many
gonna
people are
happen.
usually
Is Dawn
in here
here?
on a Wednesday afternoon?
We usually have like 7-ish, 8-ish.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where these people are though, but I'm waiting for the foghorn. Where's Dawn? Oh no, my internet connection's bad.
I think Dawn is one of those late people.
Yeah, but like how late?
Oh, 12 minutes late.
And then Amira says
Yeah,
she's
my
gonna
bit's
be
only
late.
gonna work if there's like a bunch of women my age.
Amira has a dentist appointment.
Usually there are, so.
Meanwhile, Devin hits mute on that Facebook message group a million fucking times, but I still show up.
Oh, the messenger group? Yeah, I've had notifications muted since day one. I just check it every once in a while. I don't know what you guys do in there, you creeps. Let's see here. Let's be funny and call Dawn.
Yeah, let's call Dawn.
Dawn. There's a...
Chop, chop, Dawn.
We need at least one person who's more messy than me. Let's see here.
Kathy, is it ever annoying to be in all these Zooms with like people way younger? Like, it must be annoying.
Oh,
sometimes.
God, no.
No?
She learns too much.
What?
No, I've, any age, I don't care.
Oh, here's some Lloyd.
I love Lloyd, man.
calling
That guy
Lloyd
is
the legend.
super funny.
The legacy.
Lloyd cracks me up, man.
She calls herself Donnie on her own answering machine. The gall to nickname yourself. The sheer audacity. Alright, when's the foghorn? I thought the foghorn goes off at 20 minutes. It's happening. This foghorn better go off. That's all I gotta say. Huh. No foghorn. Well, it goes off at the 20 minutes. Oh well. Ah, whatever. Anyways, we got the Tristan Smiths. All right, let's see. Devin was in first. Let's make a quick list so I don't forget. Where's my mousey? Devins. Bam, bam. Sweet. I know it's 2 L's, but my fingers are drunk. All right, there's no foghorn on this track. I'm pissed. Whatever.
The thing is me with a speech impediment. Devin, Kathy, Emma, Lloyd.
Lloyd. Yeah, what do you do if it's only 1 L? Lod. Lod? Yeah, that's what the extra L's for. Oh, there's a Tristan. There's a Tristan at the end. I keep expecting a foghorn. There's no
In the
foghorn.
name of Lord.
All right, working with a hot miss, open mic. Where the fuck is Donna? Where the fuck is Donna? All right, it's 15 after. She'll roll in 10 minutes after I say that. Wait, was that the foghorn? No, he just went to the basement.
Can we just call her Donna from now on? Do you think that would piss her
Donna.
off?
Donna. I don't know.
I
Let's
feel
try it
like
out.
she would hate that for
Let's
some
try
reason.
it and just deny that we're doing it. That's a good bit when if she ever comes in. All right, I'll crack her open. Let's see if I got some hot bits. All right, hot bits. Look, it's fine. I get it. Alcohol can kill people. It can lead you to accidentally kill a bunch of people with the drunk driving and the yeah, blah, blah, blah. But the worst thing about drinking alcohol, the absolute worst thing, worse than everything else bad about it. The worst part is all the peeing. It's all the peeing. I'd rather be hit by a car if I didn't have to pee every time I drank alcohol. All right, nope, that's not a thing. That's not a thing. Soup. It's a lot of soup. It's a lot of soup. A lot of soup. There's For those who don't know, there's a definite motivation if you're eating if you're doing the Santa Claus cookies thing. Like, you can't just keep the plate out and then have no bites in them, you know? So you gotta really get in the character of it. You gotta think this fat man's wearing gloves and he's in a rush and he just really fucking loves cookies. So he tries to grab a bunch and he takes a bite of all the cookies at once. You know, he's biting them all at once. So there's little tips of each of the cookies left. So if you eat the whole cookie, you forget how many cookies you left out. But if you leave a tip of each cookie, you see the impact of Santa. You see that fat ass came in, came out, but he appreciated it. But he left a mess. You gotta leave a mess. You gotta leave a mess of these things. What is this? Nazi soup? What is this? Nazi soup? I figured out a way to stop small talk. You guys can use this at home. A lot of people, it seems like, it's apparently an American thing that everyone asks what your job is first because we're all boring. So if someone asks, they attempt to start small talk and you're obviously fucking doing something where you don't even want to talk to these people, you just be like, they ask you what your job is, you're like, it's more of a passion, but I cut out human tongues and collect them. You just look wistfully off a little bit, and then if they ask more questions, you just kind of pull out a pair of scissors and just sharpen them a little bit. If there's no blood on the scissors, they can't arrest you, right? You're not saying you're gonna cut out their tongue. You're just saying I collect other human tongues. Anyways,
Just a pair of scissors,
fucking goddamn. Oh, another hot take. Minestrone soup. It's just wet pasta. It's lazy wet pasta. You just put too much water in the sauce, and you're trying to pass it off as soup. I see you, minestrone. I fucking see you. All right. That just sounds like a porn. It turns out there was Terry Pratchett's old book writer person. His German publisher. They had a thing in their the thing for decades where they just kind of slip in ads into books that weren't making as much money, and so yeah, his editor found soup ads in the German version of Terry Pratchett's books, and I'm just really hoping they finally find out that the Bible is just a recipe for matzo ball soup. Matzo ball soup. What do we got? Gold chains. What do we got? Kisses and flirtings and zippers. And I don't want to do any of that. Here's a quick impression of what I think Texans think rape is. I don't have a gun. All right. All right, Devin. I gave you a tongue lashing the other week. I made it a separate clip on YouTube. And most of the clip was me just begging you to turn your half-baked premise into jokes. It was more of a pleading. It was more of a please. Is there a comedy god kind of thing? I'm not saying I have high expectations. I'm saying I have expectations. which is higher than they usually are. Devin!
I love Bontrager's intro. It's like listening to your dad going, "Well, you're not the greatest disappointment. Have a good day at work, son." Like that kind of energy. She's like, "Thanks, Dad. I don't know what to do with that, but I will probably disappoint you in some way, shape, or form." So I don't know how to follow whatever the fuck Bontrager was. I don't know how to follow that abortion joke, but God knows I'm gonna try. So let's try something like this. So I was partying with a buddy, and we're having some drinks at his place, and his cat comes over. We're all, petting the cat as drunken adults are apt to do. And he says, "Hey, Devin, do you notice anything with the cat?" And I'm kind of drunk but curious. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Well, no, but I want it now." Like, I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with the cat. Like, no. And he's like, "What about the cat's tail?" And I look at the cat. I look at the cat's tail. Tail just drops down there. He explains the cat's tail was ran over. Its nerves had died, but the tail never fell off. So it's just like a limp tail. And I'm drunk and curious, so I wanted to experiment with this cat's dead tail. Like, essentially on it. I'm flipping it. Like, my buddy had to stop me from lighting it on fire, just a little bit. I was just gonna light it a little bit on fire, just to see if the cat could feel it. I'm not a sociopath. I'm just curious. But that being
Recording
said,
in progress.
I'm really glad you started recording after I said I'm not a sociopath. I'm just curious, because that's
Yeah,
going to
I thought I'd
so
save
much
you there.
liability.
I thought I'd
Thanks,
save you
Bontrager.
there.
So, dead cat tail. But I'm pretty sure how I responded to that is a good sign I would not respond properly. Curiosity. That's the name of my foot. I'm pretty sure it's a good sign I would not respond properly if I was ever introduced to somebody with a prosthetic limb or somebody missing an eye. Like, if I was to meet a female with a missing eye, I'm pretty sure that question they fear every guy would ask, I would definitely ask. So, speaking of bodily parts and harm, so a couple years back, I was in a bike accident and hopped off a curb, and a front tire came off. It's exactly what you're picturing in your head. And I landed on my face. I was really bloody. The meth heads who came out of the Burger King were really helpful, and I'm like, "Do I still have all my teeth?" Yeah, thankfully I did. If anybody knows about missing teeth, it's meth heads. Anyway, it was a horrible accident. Left me with a little bit of a scar on my lip, and I tried walking away from it with a bit of a positive attitude there. And I thought, what can I learn from this accident? And I tried to consider it like a social experiment. The social experiment being, how long can I lay in the middle of the street before somebody stops and help? Conclusion: Prince George drivers are assholes. I thought about it from another perspective, like an engineering flaw. I have discovered an engineering flaw in the modern day bicycle. A bicycle in motion will quickly become stable once you remove the front tire. Conclusion: cartoons are full of shit, and I should not try riding a unicycle. So, speaking of other bad sports, I found out when you go skydiving for the first time, you tend to go tandem. What that means is you have a skydiving instructor, and he's strapped onto your back. Okay. The idea is he's trained. You're just going in for the ride until you go a certain amount of times, and they trust you to pull that cord. And I thought, yeah, I'm not gonna fail to pull that cord, but I am worried about the other guy. And I thought, what if I went with an instructor, like I went tandem skydiving, and dude just broke up with his girlfriend? Like, do you really want to go tandem skydiving with somebody who's feeling a little depressed, somebody who's feeling a little under the weather? So I kind of feel like I want to check in on that guy, like, "Hey man, how you doing? How's the girlfriend? Didn't break up with anybody? No deaths in the family? We're feeling okay? All right. Because I know in a life or death situation, I'm going to pull that cord. I can't have you hesitating because I can't reach back that far. And while I was thinking about that during skydiving, I thought, if I was to go skydiving by myself and falling through the sky and I pull the chute, it doesn't go. They say there's a backup one. You pull that doesn't go. What would you do in that situation of skydiving and you're going to die? Okay, your chutes aren't working. I thought, what would I do? I off. Yeah, I would jerk off as my one last testament to the earth before I hit it, because I'm pretty sure coming while in a free fall is amazing. The thought put a smile on my face of my cum falling on some poor guy there. He's like, "Is that a bird? Is that a plane? No, it's a free fall facial." And yeah, I had another bit to finish that off there. Whatever. I think we can all agree, especially when it comes to comedy. Words matter. These days, labels and words, they're thrown out there pretty willy-nilly. I know this because just the other year, I went to a music festival. There was a young band. They came out on stage and they said, anytime our band tries something new, we don't say great job or awesome. We say, hey, yeah, that's that new riff you did. That's safe. And the more I thought about it, the more it actually pissed me off. I'm like, saying safe to somebody trying something new, that's actually the exact opposite of trying something new. Like, you are supposed to be outside your comfort zone. Like, I think we can all agree words matter. And if we just start using them in any way, shape, or form that don't make sense, the entire English language is going to fall apart. Okay? Words need to mean what the fuck words are supposed to mean. Okay? When I was younger, my dad said, hold the fucking flashlight straight, not good job, like I hoped he would say. Okay? That's not what he meant. Okay? I want my girlfriend to say, damn, Devin, you look good, not why are you wearing my underwear again? Words matter. I'm going to leave with a slight chuckle from Bontrager at the thought of me wearing female undergarments. So, yeah, my time back to you.
You can buy Devin's worn undergarments on his Etsy page.
Price is right.
It's just me alone.
Scented and unscented available.
Shop. It's just all me alone. It's all alone, Bontrager. Just all alone in his gun shop. I feel like all this is just like all my bits now are just the beginnings of like really weird new age documentaries. So reincarnation, man. Reincarnation, man. It's like an effective form of control. You think about it, man. You know, you're like you're gonna have other lives, man. You know, and stuff, right, man? And so like, you could live this one boring and chill, like, you know, just like whatever, bro. You're gonna be reincarnated. Nah, man. YOLO or drink Coke? I choose YOLO! God damn it, YOLO sounds so dumb. I hate acronyms or whatever the fuck those smart people call those dotted words. Fucking dotted word people. Let me harass Devin for a second. So Devin,
Sure.
what happened to the Winnie the Pooh bit?
I just didn't want to do it again.
Yeah, but like I gave you homework. I wanted you to turn that. I wanted you to turn that tiny little. There was like a tiny sliver of a premise in that long girlfriend story you told, and I was like, just pull that out and make that a joke.
I appreciated the feedback, but like a teacher telling you how to do
It
something,
wasn't
I'm like, no, I don't want to fucking do
feedback.
it.
It was a command.
Oh, that's better.
It wasn't feedback. It was a motherfucker be funny. God damn it. Don't you
The
know
intention
that?
is appreciated, but the follow through will not.
Don't you know that though? Why is everyone so uptight about taking notes and using them? Like that's What the
I
Chris?
took a note.
No, but you didn't use it. Like, you know, like you get a note. Like all those big wiggy comics, they help each other write and stuff. It's not
Is
a
this like
one
a
man
cry for
thing.
help, buddy? Are you just like, listen to me?
No, not listening. It's just like it wasn't a joke. I honestly thought it could be a bit, and I don't understand why you keep telling these long, meandering stories that no one cares about. Like, and then if you're gonna tell a story, like, do you know about the hero's journey?
Is that when he has to change or something has to change? Dramatic change?
You got the important part. There's change involved.
Change.
There's change involved. Let's focus on the change part. You don't change in any of these stories. You start with basically signaling I'm shithead Devin, and then you end with my girlfriend thinks I'm shithead Devin. That's how it seems a lot of your stories end. There's no change. There's no struggle because you just stay Devin the whole story. So something's got to change, my man. You either gotta lie more, or you gotta like you don't gotta. You know you don't have to tell the truth when you're doing stand up, right?
Tell you what, I will do the whatever the butthole joke, whatever it was.
You like Anthony Jeselnik? Do you like Anthony Jeselnik?
You think that motherfucker changes?
No, I'm just asking. Just asking a question.
Yeah,
you like him?
like
you like his stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think he tells the truth on stage?
No.
Huh? No? No. He does not. He doesn't tell the truth. He lies all the time. He's a big fat liar. Kills his mom 1 second, and then she comes back alive 3 seconds later. It's for the
Talking about raping babies, man. This dude is.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta rape a couple babies to make a joke. You know what I'm saying?
4 or 5 if they're really bad babies.
Just a couple more if they're bad. Just a couple more. Just a couple more if they're bad. No, Emma just left. Yeah, no. Gotta attend something. Elle leave. Yeah, she doesn't. Yeah, no one wants to see men grow. It's ugly. It's gross. But I believe in you. I believe that you exist as a person, and people.
Have you ever seen the moonlight reflect off my skin, Von Traeger?
No, I haven't. But
Howdy.
I assume you're not like that guy with the video of the. Anyways, I think I've harassed you enough.
Yeah, you have.
We walked Emma through it. I was trying to time a bit out, but I'll do it later. Anyways. All right, Kathy, are you ready to give it to us?
I am.
This is what happens when I have no steady co-host. They're all sick. I don't know what to do.
I know. Where's Don?
I don't know who to harass. All right, Kathy, come on down.
All right. Thank you so much for hosting. So I had a kid moment today. My 16-year-old son discovered the album by Funkadelic, America Eats Its Young, which is one of my favorite albums of all time. And so he's blasting that, taking a shower before school. And he's like, Mom, none of the kids at school have heard of Leadbelly. And I'm like, well, I'm not really surprised about that. But I bet they've heard of Travis Scott. I'm pretty sure they've heard of him. Good grief. And so later this morning, he sent me a text and he's like, say a prayer. I just took a geometry test. So I said a prayer to Pythagoras, and I was like, I'm not sure what my son is studying. It might be the hypotenuse. I'm not sure, but just please help him pass this geometry test. Um, so anyway, I do child abuse work, and there's nothing funny about that. But I got this one case in that really kind of cracked me up because the name of the kid, next to the name of the kid, it uppercase letters, it said ABCDE. And I called the social worker. I'm like, there must be a mistake here. And she's like, nope, it's pronounced absidy. And I'm like, okay, I really hope this kid gets adopted and the name changes. Um, but half the cases that I get are like drug positive babies. And uh, a lot of them, there's no name for the kid. I order medical records and there's no name for the kid. It's like baby boy or baby girl and then the mother's name. And I'm like, what? I mean, like the mom is like, I just couldn't come up with a name. I mean, what the fuck? Like they're so wasted on drugs that they can't come up with a name for their baby. That's really uh, pathetic. Um, anyway, yeah, the weird shit that happens in my workday is what gets me through my sad workday. Um, like my former boss, I we're very close. She's a brilliant attorney and very funny. And so we'd get a really bad case in, and she would. So it's like an office of like 30 very conservative, not so funny attorneys. And she would just like, we'd get a bad case in, and she would walk the hallway of the office barefoot, screaming, I fucking hate people. And then she's like, I'm gonna put a photo of this child, abused child, outside of my office so these people know what we're dealing with. And I'm like, no, you can't do that. No. Um, but she and I, so we were walking to the parking deck one time, and we walked by. It was a Marilyn Manson concert that was going on, and the parking lot scene. I'm like, this is a giant gathering of death. Like, what's going on here? And my my boss, she walks over to this woman and she says, "Honey, your skirt is so short, I can almost see your bum. It's not a good look." And I'm like, "Oh my God, we need to run to the parking deck because I think these people might kill us." I don't know, or maybe there's going to be a Satan. I don't know. Anyway, that's probably my time, right?
You got another minute if you want it.
Is that my time?
You got another minute if you want it.
Yeah. Yeah. The office manager one time came into my cubicle and she said, please send an email to the office that the network is down. I'm like, I can't do that because the network is down. But if you'd like, I will run through the hallway screaming, the network is down. Uh, you know, uh, yeah, we have a history of running through the halls and screaming. And so hopefully nobody's going to be too disturbed by that. But the network is down. And I will end it there.
Hey Kathy, thanks for coming to the hot mess as I find my clicker. Click on this. I wish it was just hotkeys. Hotkeys. Doop boop 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 doop. Man, you have to have so many hotkeys set up if you're a hacker. I mean, that's all those hackers are doing. They just got hotkeys set up, got whatever, and And so what happened with Travis Scott? I heard he got his emote taken from the Fortnite store. What did he do? What did he do to get his? No, I'm kidding. I just assume that's what all the kids in Fortnite are saying. Like, why is his thing out of the store? I can't do his dance anymore. Oh, man. So, Amir, you went to the dentist? You wanted to test out your voice real quick?
Yeah, I went to the dentist. Do I look normal?
I'm sorry, Amira.
Just a little slow. Not like... Just enunciate more.
Water. I drink water, it spills everywhere. I don't talk normally.
Yeah, it sucks.
You gotta all the time, boss.
You have to like do this. You have to
all
like
the time.
you have to like tilt back and like let the water go down. Yeah, it's the worst.
I need a sippy cup.
Oh, ooh. Don't mind that sound. We're definitely not hitting an iceberg. Don't worry about it. It's that's just the pipes. The pipes are settling. That's just see, it's all fine. It's all fine. Nothing to worry about. We're definitely not hitting an iceberg. This ship is unsinkable. It's incomprehensible that we would be hitting an iceberg right now. That's just it's a new ship. It's a new ship. The joints, they have to kind of like sit, they got to rest. You know, it's just kind of like it's like when you stretch before a really big race. It's definitely we're definitely not hitting an iceberg. Definitely not hitting an iceberg. Oh boy. Thank God. We're not hitting it.
Maybe we should just move on to the next
This
person.
ship is unsinkable. The ship is unsinkable. Those are safety features. That's a safety feature you're hearing. That would be what it would sound like, but that's a safety feature right there. Not hitting any icebergs whatsoever. You're crazy. All right, our next comic coming down. He's been powering up while I've been timing out my horrible Titanic sound bits. Come to us from the subconscious. Oh God! Oh Jesus! Oh boy! We're definitely hitting an iceberg. I can't. Pray to whatever gods. Oh no, that's bad. Oh, that's so bad. Oh no. Oh God.
Honestly, this is a hot mess.
Oh,
Good job. You looked up to the man.
Oh my God. Do you do a show when the ship is hit that hard? Do you? Oh my God. Oh my God. I had so much money up in storage. I think I heard my gold bars sinking into the sea. Oh my God. I am so sorry. That is very embarrassing.
Is Puke Fest dawn?
I'll fix that. I'll fix that. I'm so sorry, Lloyd. Lloyd Legacy Sharp!
Yeah.
Oh, man. So I'll admit it. I had candy corn one time. And that was enough. And the very emotion that topic can inspire around the Halloween season is why I am horrified about it being over. Because all year long, we got to hear about Democrats and Republicans and Christians and atheists and QAnon and normal people. For 1 month, the most controversial topic in the room is candy corn. That, for me, is a reprieve. And I long for 365 days from now when, once again, the most divisive thing any of us can discuss on Reddit are those little Satanist sugar cones. That is just my opinion. Alas, here we go. We're now into the autumn, and we're on to the next 3 big events of the year: Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and Christmas. Two of those things are absolutely terrible. The third one is also terrible, but at least you get a meal out of it. Black Friday is apparently that one day of the year where you are legally allowed to go to your nearest brick and mortar store in pursuit of that piece of technology that will be obsolete by the time you bring it back home and just trample each other. Like you're trying to attend a Who concert in Cincinnati. Google that. I don't have time to explain. I'm not impressed. Not impressed by Black Friday, mostly because I'm black every Friday. Kind of. See, I'm only half black. I'm also part Spanish. A Nigerican, if you will. And if you will, don't. After you get done with that, then comes Christmas time. The absolute worst. Because then we go on to celebrate America's favorite overweight white home invader, who a lot of us still consider calling jolly old Saint Nick without considering exactly what it is that's making him jolly. I used to think it was our fault. Why are we allowing him to get away with pedophilic voyeurism? And if you think I'm projecting pedophilic voyeurism onto Santa Claus, you haven't heard the fucking song. He sees me when I'm sleeping. He knows when I'm awake. That's not normal. Call the authorities. For goodness sake. I think we are partly to blame because children are enabling this man with milk and cookies every year. Parents are accepting presents from him to give to their kids because they're too lazy to go to Walmart on Saturday. Which I kind of get. It's Walmart. And not just Walmart. It's Black Friday trampling season at Walmart, which is the retail equivalent of SpongeBob SquarePants Advanced Darkness. Personally, I think parents need to be honest with their kids. Tell us you hate us. We can deal with it. I confronted my parents on this matter. I called a conference in the living room. Mother, Father, why do you hate me so? Don't tell me you don't. I've been analyzing those to and from present packages for years, and I've got a ton of shit from creepy McCringle over there, who comes in here every year through the alleged chimney, a chimney according to the way our apartment is set up. We don't have, by the way, but that's a legal issue. I'm not here to discuss that with you. I'm only 15 years old. I don't care how the law works. Yet. Just tell me you hate me. No, Lloyd, we don't hate you. Santa's not real. We're sorry to lie to. Bullshit. I think they just wanted to let me down easy instead of let me fall hard. Which, in a way, I can respect. Because letting a child down easy instead of letting them fall hard could have prevented the worst accidental suicide in the history of nursery rhymes. And if you think I'm projecting that, go re-listen to Rockabye Baby, and you'll see exactly what I mean. In closing, there is one positive I see coming out of this season. For the next 2 months, there is only one argument that we need to have amongst ourselves. And once again, it's not Democrats and Republicans. It's not Christians and atheists. It's not QAnon and normal people. The only thing I want to hear anybody arguing about from now until at least mid-January is whether Die Hard is a Christmas movie or not. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for coming to the hot mess. Don, turn on your video. Let me see your face before I lose it on the slide. Don, I guess she's puking again. Say words when you're back so I can see your face. Let's see here. Replace. Don puking.
He might be getting murdered. That could also be the thing.
Oh, man. Let's see here, but yeah, that's yeah, Tristan. This is what it'd be sounded like if you perform on the Titanic. You know, if you want to know,
Yeah,
what it'd be like if you were doing the last set.
I,
It'd be a bunch of that. It'd be a bunch of people screaming and running for their lives.
I'm really missing out by not being on this show.
And then we're gonna actually have someone play actual violin. It's gonna be kind of fun. As the ship sinks.
So this is all going to be going on for like Nishad's set or something.
Nishad's in the middle, so William's gonna go out down at the ship because he actually plays violin. It's kind of crazy.
Oh, okay, that's useful.
Anyways, so that's that. That gag's over. That was a fun gag. Oh man, that ship crashing. That's a long
Yes,
ship
Amira,
crash.
that's a very good response, Amira. That's the perfect response.
Because it's in the title of the show. The show is a comedy show on the sinking Titanic. It's the whole. At least I'm punishing them, and I'm honest about it. Come to my show to be punished. Come to my show to be punished. Puke. Puke, are you coming? Puke? One of Puke's patented Tristan intros.
Yeah, I want to hear that too. So yeah, we can skip me if you can skip me if you want.
All right, we'll wrap back around because we all want to hear what Puke has to say about Tristan. All right, Thomas Dykeson, are you here? Nope, Thomas left. Thomas is out.
Oh,
Abigail's
it's me.
back.
I don't have permission to
sound
record.
normal.
Oh my god.
Do you want it? You want it? Here we go.
Fucking god.
Allow.
She came just in time for me.
Allowed to record.
I'm gonna record this because my face looks weird.
Abigail, you missed it. I did a funny bit where I had the Titanic crash. It was good.
It was only funny for him.
Everyone loved it. Everyone loved it.
No.
That sounds like a classic bonbon.
I was practicing my timing. Fuck you. It's better to rehearse than not rehearse, and that's a really long crash. It's like gotta have like a 5-minute monologue. Jesus.
I thought they were doing construction in your apartment.
I was at rehearsal, but you're the only one who's doing it. Like, shouldn't rehearsal involve everybody who's on the show?
Yeah, but everyone
also
else,
the venue.
everyone else on the show will be drunk during that part. So I mean, I guess the captain might, because I'll maybe at the third crash I'll be like, "Fuck you, Captain! You said it was unsinkable. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!" And then he gets up there and we'll have a fight, and then the big one will happen. That'd be fun. Yeah. So come to the Den Theater in Chicago on Thursday if you want to see me fight Gregory Matthews in a very great improv show. Yeah, Gregory Matthews is gonna be the drunk captain. Yeah, Amira, you say you ready? You ready to get in this? Yeah. All right, I think I gave you your permission. Amira, a true comic, just got done doing the dentist, and she wants to see if she can do dentist work after the dentist. Do all your awesome dentist jokes. Dentists love suicide, so yeah. I think it'll work out.
I'm just gonna do everything but dentist jokes and not even mention it at all.
All right, well, now I'm gonna play sounds of the dentist office. Come on down, Amira.
Well, thank you so much for spotlighting this face.
Are we not recording?
I pressed record, but I think they're already recording, so it's not pressing. It's the lady's not saying.
The lady's not saying
it. So anywho, okay, fine. I'll do a dentist joke for you. I love going to the dentist. I love when a guy caresses my face, but doesn't expect anything else. So bad. I love that. Yeah, he has a hot assistant too, but I can't tell if he's straight or not. Doesn't matter. I mean, most of his face is covered up, but he has really hot eyes. They didn't get any medicine. I thought I would get something. I was like, "Do you have ibuprofen?" And they're like, "No, here's just more Novocaine." I was like, "I already feel numb inside." Anywho, so my friends keep telling me, I don't have friends, but my family keeps telling me there's so many fish in the sea. I'm like, I don't want to go fishing. I just want the fish on my plate. Actually, I'm vegetarian, so I just want the veggies on my plate. No, actually, just the Oreos on my plate. That'd be great. It sounds so bad. Anyway, I've done everything to find a Muslim. Sorry. I've posted pictures of me with the food I cooked, pictures of me when I was skinny and without Novocaine. um, and I've posted pictures of me jet skiing. I'm fun. But Photoshop is great, but it didn't work. Maybe I'll just like go to the mosque and pretend I'm religious, or open a dating app called Muzmatch. Kind of sounds like it's that child's show that teaches you how to speak French. Or maybe I'll just go to the Middle East. That might be easier. Okay. At least I'm having fun. So I host the open mic, and I was talking to this guy, like he wanted to date me, even though he's like 20 hours driving away. And it didn't work out, surprisingly, but he decided to come back to the mic, and I wanted to make him feel dumb because he kept sending me dick videos. And he said I'm his queen, so I get videos instead of pics because I'm special.
Nice.
So I was like, let's all welcome the jocular Mike. I had to make up a different name. He's like, wow, I feel dumb. And I'm like, mission accomplished. And then I pretend to mispronounce his name, even though it's a really white name. And it's easy to say, like, Mike Smith or something, but it's not that. Kathy might know who he is because she's been to my open mic. Okay. All right. So you guys know that Meghan Trainor song, I'm going to hold you like I'm going to lose you. That's not the name of the song, but that's just the part that I'm talking about. So I feel like it's really awkward to hug someone like you're gonna lose them, because you'd be like crying and like squeezing them really tight, and they'd be like, babe, what's wrong? And she's like, I put peanuts in your salad and I know you're allergic. Because she's a murderer, you guys. Like, she's admitting it in the song. Why didn't they arrest her? Okay. She's an original gangster. She just admits murder in her songs. She should be a rapper. Okay, that's too much. I wasn't getting laughter anyway, so I was like, why not? Oh my god. All right. No, I see your face. I can see the laughter. That makes sense. Okay. All right. So I live at home with my dad. I'm 32, even though I look 12. And I don't have a driver's license. I don't have a career picked out. I've been scaring a lot of guys away because of my zit on my face. Not my life choices. The zit. You guys can't see because I have a filter on. Or my beauty is distracting from this zit. Okay, moving on. My face is numb. That wasn't supposed to be the joke, but okay. My beauty. I am beautiful. And this paisley shirt is so distracting.
Paisley.
Moving on. So my eyes are watery, and I decided to go see an allergist to find out why. And she said it's because I'm sad. So I'm gonna open up my own business. It's gonna be called Amira's Tears. It's gonna be organic, non-GMO, gluten-free tears. It'll be $30 for 1 ounce. I don't know if that's 1 ounce, whatever. And if I ever run out of supplies, I'll just open up a dating app. And if that doesn't work, I'll talk to my dad or my mom, anyone in my family. Or I'll do an open mic where no one laughs. So I was talking to this Muslim guy, and I was like, what are you looking for? And he's just like, oh, I'm looking for fun. And I was like, shame on you. You know fun is against Islam. How? No, he's probably not gonna be there for that long. In my religion, you can go to hell, but then like for your sins, and then you go to heaven. So he might go later, but I don't know. He's a palm reader, so maybe he is going to hell. He said I have a short lifeline and I'm dying soon. And I was like, what the fuck? Is that your way of saying there's no second date? Because I'm dying soon. Okay. Or maybe he wanted me to live like I'm dying. He wanted to hug me like he's going to lose me. It's a callback, you guys. Come on. All right.
Yes.
It's funnier when you announce what you're doing.
Guys, it's a metaphor.
I don't know. Maybe he thought I was gonna sleep with him because I was gonna die tomorrow. I don't know. All right. All right. I'll end on this Moroccan guy joke thing. Okay. So I was talking to this Moroccan guy and he stood me up and then he decided to just call me like 2 weeks later. And I was like, hey, you want to go out? And I was just like, no, I can't move on without you apologizing. And then he's like, oh, okay, fine. Oh, sorry. And that's how he talks, like a 3-year-old. And he's like, can we move on? And I was like, it's hard to move on without chocolate. And he's like, fine, what type of chocolate? And I was like, milk chocolate with caramel. Can you just get me Godiva? It's on sale at Walgreens right now for $4.99. I'll forgive you instantly. But if you get me Hershey's, it'll take 3 to 5 business days. He did not call back. Guys don't like being told to buy women stuff. They also don't like Reiki hand jobs. This is my other joke I didn't even set up early. You guys all know what Reiki is by now. And if not, you all have Google. Thank you guys so much. Have a nice day.
Thanks for coming to the mic.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming to do the Novocaine jokes. Novocaine jokes. Oh, Abigail's in her closet. Abigail, is Tom Cruise back there?
I thought she got out of the closet.
Is Tom Cruise in there? Is he in the
I am out of the closet, guys.
It was a bad joke, sorry.
Why does Dawn
No, it's
hate
okay,
Travis
I'm gay.
Scott
I
so
get it.
much? Did Travis Scott kill someone? Like,
Because
why is
he-
everyone... What happened?
Yeah,
No,
he did.
he had a concert where people died.
Killed
So
several people. He
What
killed
did-
several people.
What did they die
eight
of?
people died at a Travis Scott concert while he was on stage performing. The crowd kept pushing further and further and further into the stage to get like closer to him, and ended up trampling some members of the crowd.
Oh,
youngest victim
mosh.
of, like,
It was mosh. Yeah, why don't they
10,
just say
10
mosh
years old or
death?
something.
Mosh death. Dude, mosh is... You can get... Yeah, mosh... People underestimate the mosh. Like, that's a, like... You push a lot of people together. That's a lot of people together. Like, it's a lot of force.
Who is still recording?
Who is still recording? Oh, I was, just because...
Buttigieg never stopped. He just
Yeah,
he started in Devon and it just didn't stop.
Yeah,
which is
because
weird.
like
This is
I
very
don't know,
weird.
I just did it, and then I was like, should I turn it? At this point, do I turn it off? I'll turn it off, but
Recording stopped.
no, I did that. But I just thought everything was gonna blow up at one point, so I just did that as a safety measure. Because I thought Don was gonna say the N-word
okay.
again. I was preparing. So I guess she just said fuck Travis Scott and left.
Which is basically her way of saying the N-word.
Yeah, I just like, well, just I don't, all I know is they're like, everyone's like
Like
his emote's not in Fortnite anymore. I'm like, okay.
Did Dawn leave because she knew I was going to give her shit for last week?
No, but should we call her and ask her?
Who knows what happened?
Amira, what happened? I don't know. I wasn't here. Can
I
somebody
went to
fill me
the
in?
dentist. They did a filling, so I have a lot of Novocaine.
Sorry, can't talk. I went to the
That's
dentist
cool.
after doing like a 7-minute set.
Sorry, can't talk. I'm Muslim. Oh, God. All right. Jesus. Okay. So she said the N-word. Was it just like blatant? Like, was there an ER?
She was.
She did say A, but she did it. She did it multiple times though.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like a one-time thing. She was like she thought she was gonna do a Kendrick Lamar bit. She's like, this is my next
This
great
is my hot
idea.
bit. I hate Kendrick Lamar.
And so she read his lyrics. It said the N-word's in Kendrick lyrics, but then she also just said the N word just outside of saying lyrics. I was just like, well, what are you doing?
Oh, she did. Yeah. Cause
Yeah, she's talking about how her coworkers just love to hear rap with the N word in it, but she just didn't say N word. Like, I mean, I'm black and I'm saying N word. Like, that's like, I could have easily said it, and I'm choosing not to. Like, it's weird that Dawn's like, you know what? This is for me to do.
This is my work. But and then I was like, kind of thinking like, yeah. I was thinking like, is it just an American thing, and like they only hear that through our songs, or like, But yeah, I keep forgetting to actually look it up.
Yeah, Dawn did say that it was more anti-Asian racism in Canada than black. And I was like, but I think she also said because there's no black people here. So I was like, does that mean that there's no racism? Or just that you're not getting enough?
I think it's like they think they're not because they don't have a chance to, maybe.
Yeah.
Like it's not like exposed.
We would be racist if we knew where you were. Like, that's like
all right. So Tristan, you want to go? You want to close this, or you want to have Eric? What do you want to fight? Because there's no awesome Dawn intro.
I don't care. Yeah, I really don't care who goes next.
Tristan should close.
Eric looks very happy to be here. Come on down.
Hi guys. Hi. I'm happy. I just don't feel so well.
Yeah.
I'm very happy to be in this madhouse. Yes. What was about all the noise that you made before with the sound effects?
I'm literally doing a comedy. I'm producing a comedy show where the concept is that it's a comedy show on the sinking Titanic. So I hired a music person, a sound person, to make an audio track that lasts the entire show and has a part where we hit the iceberg. So I had to like feel out the actual timing of all the iceberg hits, and it's juicy. It's a juicy amount of time.
Where are you based? In Chicago, right?
Yeah, Chicago.
Is there someone professional that taking care of you can speak with?
Because that other nutter, that math person, Gregory Matthews, he's the co-producer. He's gonna be playing the captain.
Okay, and he's a psychiatrist. He can write you something to make.
He works at a college, so I think so, right?
Okay, no, that sounds really.
He is a doctor.
It's exactly what I want as an audience member to sit for an hour and to see comedy show with this crazy noise that you put there in the background, man.
Yeah.
You know how to. Yeah, you got it.
I nailed
it. Yeah, no, really, man. Speak with someone. I don't know what's going on. My name is. Where is Don? I'm Eric. I'm an Israeli. I speak falafel. Somebody told me a few days ago that it's probably much easier for me to do comedy as an Israeli because I'm used to bombing. Yeah. I don't get it, you know. I thought that everybody hates us because we are crashing. I went with my wife to a restaurant. And I ordered a burger. And after a minute or two, my wife telling me, wait a second, you know, I just thought about it. You ordered the Impossible Burger. It's not a real meat. And I told her, really? I don't want that. So I went to the waiter and I asked her to replace it. And she told me, are you sure about it? It's really good. It tastes like the real thing. It's even bleeds.
Ew.
Bleeds? Ooh, I don't want that. I don't want to eat something knowing that the chef that made it for me torture beets. You know, I don't need this vegetable blood on my hands. Yeah. Beets is murder. And I don't get this. I don't get this vegetarians and vegans. Why they want to eat something that look exactly the same, exactly like the reason that they stopped to eat meat in the first place? You know what? This is why I'm not trusting them. I don't trust vegans and I don't trust vegetarians, and especially I don't trust pescatarians, man. People that don't care that fish are being murdered? What is it? Who are these people? And what they're going to invent next? I don't understand all these things. What are they going to invest? The impossible pill? Just to let the option to my 95 years old grandma to use again tampons? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Yeah. So I got a few weeks ago, I got a check with nice number on it. I went to the bank to deposit it just to wake up the day later to discover that my account was blocked. My bank in America didn't believe that I have the ability to earn this sum of money. It's like, yeah, it's like my father came back to life as a branch of Chase Bank. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I had to convince them that it's my money. I can imagine the teller is sitting there and said, "Oh, come on, I know this falafel Jew. He cannot make this. Block him." And that happened after 3 months ago. They blocked my account for the first time because they thought that the company that I opened is producing porn. Yeah. Maybe it's because I called it Angel Entertainment. Yeah. So I'm learning many things. I'm a new immigrant, as you can imagine. Now I can apply to be a citizen in America. Yeah. Okay, I'm not Democrats here today. Okay. I'm staying Chicago. I don't care. I don't care. But I'm learning many things. I think the biggest thing that I learned here is that I am Jewish, really, because I born and raised in Israel as an Israeli. But since I left Israel, everywhere I'm going in the world, suddenly I am the Jew. And since I landed in New York City very fast, I learned that here, everything is my fault, right? Yeah. Suddenly
100%.
I control the money here. I control the real estate business. I control Hollywood. They keep shooting Fast and Furious movies because of me. Yeah, it's my fault that the Wonder Woman is a bad actress. That Waze takes people to the wrong street. Yeah, the Bulls are losing. My fault. Yeah, Trump's daughter marrying a schmuck. My fault. You not laughing. Abigail's fault. I'm Eric Angel. Thank you so much.
Thanks for
Yeah,
coming to the
Eric.
Hot
Woo.
Mess Titanic, Mike. It's
Yeah,
a
please.
Titanic show.
I want to hear this noise.
You want
10
it
more
again?
minutes and
You want it
to
again?
kill myself.
Don't
No,
tempt
no,
me.
no, no.
Don't tempt me. It's right over there. Doot, doot.
Please, no. I'm
Oh
begging
man, you should see all the nerdy math infographics Greg made to show where comics would go and stuff. I was like, there's too much math involved.
It's my math.
Are you going to drive to
Greg.
Chicago on Thursday to
hate
see Greg
Greg.
be drunk?
No, you don't.
You love
No,
Greg.
I think I will fucking survive, Bon Bon.
How short do you think
I
he
want
is?
to come. At one point, I want to come to Chicago. I'm talking about coming there in one point.
Hell yeah.
Wait, Abigail, are you moving?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
you act like this was obvious to everybody. Like I've been like this. Like you've been talking about it for a long time. I just
Who
see
is
people out
moving?
there like, yeah, of course. Yeah. Where are you moving? Why are you moving?
I'm moving in with my sneaky link.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and I am moving because my life is in shambles.
Okay.
Oh, but aren't you?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Aren't you leaving?
Good luck.
Just because like 3 dudes hate you, and isn't that just what everything is, right?
Like all the
One of
time.
them tried to fuck me.
Tried?
Yeah.
Like
Wait,
with
you're not
words
leaving New York though,
or with
right?
his
You're just
body?
like,
Can't
are
blame
you
him
moving
for
from New
that.
York?
Aren't you?
No, I didn't. I just left. It's this.
I would have just.
I think
I would have started walking around the house with a big knife or something. I don't know.
Pepper spray.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Are you
it
leaving
seems
New
that
York or are you just
you
leaving
cannot
your
see
No,
her,
she's
right?
just moving to the sneaky boy's house.
No, she
He's in New
always,
York.
or she's cooking, or she's organizing. You're not into sitting in one place.
Yeah.
It's not your thing.
Guys, my sneaky link finally moved out of his mom's house.
Oh, so you weren't you're like you were about to move into your mom's house, his mom's house or whatever?
No, I wasn't. I was looking at other places, and then he was just like, "Oh yeah, I moved out of my mom's house," and I was just like, "Oh, okay, cool." And he's like, "So you're moving in here, right?" I was like, "I guess."
Yeah.
About time. How old
So
is he?
we're both 25.
Oh, okay. This is decent to
Yeah.
live with your mother.
This is actually the first age appropriate thing that I've ever been in. So
Oh, good for
Yeah.
you.
Alrighty.
That's
But
nice. You're growing. Are you paying your
I am.
therapist
I am
well?
growing.
Are you paying your therapist well?
But
You
it's a
sending them?
therapist.
You sending your therapist cookies?
More than you're paying,
Our
that's for
unofficial
sure.
sponsor for this podcast, BetterHelp.com. I actually looked into it. It's
Yeah, my
actually
therapist is fine.
It actually is affordable, and they are licensed therapists, so it's not actually a scam. It seems legit.
I have 2 therapists a week, and they're not doing shit.
You have 2? I tried to
Amira.
do that once, and they said you're not allowed to because they cheat on you. It's like cheating or something.
No,
I was like, no, I practiced with the one. I practiced with the first one. What I'm gonna say to the second one. That's what. You're not allowed to
I
do that.
complain about. So I classify it as something else, like occupational therapy, like they're helping me with my job or something. So yeah, I cheat the system. But yeah.
Oh, you're sneaky.
Yes.
So
Jason Osborne, thanks for coming. Abigail's moving.
Thanks for having me. So, nice. It's a live moving show.
Hey, I guess Abigail, give Tristan a good intro. I did horrible intros. The whole thing, everyone hates me. I did the Titanic sound thing. And
Yeah, you're an asshole.
You're using like $40 worth of gaffer's tape. Like that's like an $80 roll. Okay, whatever. Go, please. Please say things.
Do you want to fight?
I kind of do.
Do you want to fight?
Please say things about other people.
We're not like together bond, so it's fine. Yeah, so our next comic coming up, he's wonderful. He has endured hate at this mic without any obstacles this week. Please give it up right now for Tristan A. Smith, everyone.
Hey, thank you. Keep it going for your hosts today. Bontrager, Abigail, and Joe Gorman. Basically. Well, no. That's Dawn. I'm saying Dawn is that because she had problematic tendencies of him. That's sorry. I didn't. That might have been unclear. Yes, I'm not a monster. Sorry. I'm calling Dawn a monster. All right.
And my ex.
I mean, yeah. Well, you called him that. That's not. Yeah. All right. That joke didn't work. None of these jokes are gonna work. Apparently. This mic is really fucking. This is troublesome now being at this mic. Like hot mess used to mean fun. Now hot mess means I don't want to be. Like hot mess means I'm burning alive. It's stop with the thumb. You look insane right now. Okay, yeah, this is Abigail was like she stood still for maybe 20 seconds, just holding her thumb to the screen, thumbs up. Wow. Like she was like it was a still image from The Breakfast Club. Like that's what she was doing just now. She thought it was the end of the movie The Breakfast Club. She's like, oh, I'm a still photograph. But she just kept not moving and the same smile on her face. It was, if anyone else saw it, I can't be the only
Abigail
one.
has
it was really
commitment.
fucking weird.
Abigail commits,
Yeah, like it was everyone commits to the wrong jokes. Dawn's committing to saying the N-word. Abigail's committing to the weird thumbs up, and you're committing to having the worst show in the history of Chicago by doing this fucking commemorative Titanic. Like it's what are we all doing here? And it says something that our lives are so fucked up that this is as good as it gets on a Wednesday. COVID could have killed this show, but for some reason it's still kicking. This is oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. You can't even do a set now. This is I'm watching a woman fold her futon. What are we doing here right now?
It's a memory foam mattress.
This is insane to me.
And she's using like really expensive tape. Like I'm dying inside. Like
Are
I'm
you moving like right
literally
this
dying
second?
inside.
Because I feel like you could have taken maybe an hour off to not do this. Like, when are you moving? When is your actual
time
move day?
crunch?
Is it
Yeah,
actually today?
imposed
Today?
by yourself.
Yeah.
You could have told the
Yeah. Why would
landlord
you?
anything. Like,
Why would you schedule it for a Wednesday? What are you? What is wrong with you?
Someone in
oh
a
my
car.
god,
What's that?
she doesn't have a car.
Someone had a
And like the
car.
guy,
Someone,
the
yeah.
sneaky link has a
Someone
car
offered.
on Wednesdays. He borrowed his mom's car for Wednesday.
No, a different
and
one.
That's a different hookup.
A different guy has a car.
What a horrible place for that guy to be in. For your second choice to drive you to your first choice's home. That's disgusting. This is, I mean, but I'm not disgusted at your actions. I'm disgusted at his. That is terrible. I cannot think of a worse sentence in life to be driving the woman. He's probably secretly in love with you to be, and he's got to drive you and help you move in. He's helping you move in with the guy you're not choosing him over.
What a cuck. What a beautiful cuck.
And also, oh my gosh, this is ugh. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing a set. I just pretend that I did my normal set. This is not. I'm now just psychoanalyzing the host of this mic. This is disturbing.
What do you want to
dude.
know, buddy?
I know too much. This is Abigail, why? That's the question. Just why? Whatever that means to you. Why?
Because I value people.
You couldn't even say
Staying in
that.
my life. All right.
Okay.
Because I need the help.
All right. So yeah, second hookup.
Moving trucks are expensive.
To number one hookup. Also, is there like another hookup who like thinks he's gonna be like the guy for you, but you haven't told him that you're moving in with other guys?
100%.
Okay. Yeah.
I got a roster right now, and it is filled.
How deep
how many
is
of these
it?
people are comedians?
Yeah.
2.
Okay, 2 out of how many? Now we gotta know. 2 out of how many? Approximately.
The half.
What?
Wait, what?
2 out of 3.5.
3.5?
3.5. Okay. What is the half dick or maybe not half dick, half person? Who's the half person?
So the half person, she's married.
That's okay. I was like, it's got to be.
still,
it's not a dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do I know
married,
any of
so
these
like
people?
I'm her. Yeah.
Do you know any of these people? These 2 of these comedians. Do we know any of them?
Probably.
Like, are they Zoom people?
No, but they're New York comics
God,
that we know tangentially, right? So like Kevin Bacon.
I mean, yeah, I do know a fair amount of New York comics. I hope it is someone I know.
You know one of them.
Heyo.
Okay. You don't have to say it.
You know
don't
number
say
one.
It in this. I want you to message me the name of one of them.
Okay.
Because it can't be.
I was hanging out with Brendan Lemon last night.
Yeah. Okay. Is it actually Brendan? Really?
No, he's not.
Okay. Yeah, I did.
He could be though.
Yeah, I mean, Brendan is probably like available. Yeah, I mean, go for. He broke up with his girlfriend a while back, so I'm sure he could use some loving.
He considers adding it to the
I'll keep that in mind.
roster.
I mean, I don't know if he's looking for you. I don't know if he's looking for anything, but just don't tell him I said this. He hate that I said this. Don't do anything. Ignore Brendan. Never mind. I never said anything. Again, this isn't a set. This is not a set at all.
No, this is your set. This is your new style of comedy.
Oh yeah.
You interview someone from the
Is
audience.
definitely keep timing me. I'm saying this isn't. I wouldn't hang my hat on what I'm on this crowd work I'm doing with Abigail.
Hey, you want to do one last bit with Abigail? You have one last bit.
What's that? You said you look skinny. Yeah, you look good.
Yeah, I lost a lot of weight, guys.
Yeah, you look great.
Thanks.
You look good before the weight too. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. That was me trying to get on that list. All right. I don't know. I'll do one bit. I'm from Chicago. I've lived in Chicago for a lot of my life. And one of my favorite things about living in Chicago is the fact that our city has a lot of unwritten rules. My favorite unwritten rule is this idea that you can't put ketchup on a hot dog. Like, I don't know if you've ever heard that before, even if you're from out of town, but there's a weird rule in Chicago that you can't put ketchup on a hot dog, even if you're like a tourist. You don't get to do that. You can shoot a 12-year-old, but you can't put ketchup on a hot dog. That's the one thing that this city stands by. But can we admit in this room, can we all admit in this Zoom open mic that is a white rule? All right? Like, that's a rule for only white people to follow. Like, tell a black person that you can't eat ketchup. Like, I want to watch you tell a black person that we can't eat ketchup. Because like I said, I'm from Chicago. I've lived here for a long time. And one of the things I've noticed about my neighborhood is that over the years, it's changed quite a bit. I started out, it was a black neighborhood like for most of my life. And then over the years, it got very gentrified. All the black-owned businesses became white-owned places. And this is a real fact. My childhood hospital, the place where I was treated for a number of illnesses all throughout the years, my hospital is now a McDonald's. Like, I've lost everything. Right? I'm keeping the fucking ketchup. All right, that joke wasn't as funny as any of the things I said to Abigail about it. Families of a life. This also went on entirely too long. Jason, I'm sorry. You probably were waiting forever. Also, I shaved my head, Abigail, you fucking sociopath. Didn't even say anything about it.
I didn't know if you wanted me to. It looks great.
Okay, now that feels disingenuous.
She did the girlfriend experience for you right there. And
Yeah.
like and subscribe, girlfriend experience, OnlyFans, Etsy.com. Ah, man. Yeah, I guess after Abigail's done moving, we'll set up more of your yeah, let's just put your Mark Maron on a t-shirt, right?
Or thinking about like people that you can still draw. Like, yeah, I have suggestions for you. I'll give them to you later. For like people you like kind of comics you should draw that would like hopefully make money.
Yeah, because I was trying to think of people who would actually like retweet it and not really care too much.
Same. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, like Bert Kreischer, I think is a good choice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Maybe Pavitsky.
Especially like once I could, if I just did line work for all of this stuff, like I could probably shoot like 3 or 4 comics in a day if I just did line work for this. By the way.
Yeah, I'll try to. Okay, yeah, I'll try to.
Yeah, give me like your top 4 picks, and I'll get that done.
Yeah. I'll try to figure out how to do cool stuff with the line.
I rolled up a mattress.
Anyways, Jason Osborne coming in here. It looks like he's just accepted some sort of mantle. Coming in, giving us what we need, what we deserve. As Abigail, oh my God, so much gaff tape. You can like reuse it and stuff. Oh my God. Jason Osborne, come on down. Flashing smags and coming on down.
Halloween open mic.
Hell yeah. Oh, you're still muted there.
Superheroes don't know how to unmute.
There you go. Now we hear you.
Not my superpower. I think my iPad fell.
Thanks for coming, man.
Make sure I'm in frame.
Hell yeah.
All right, we're good. Keep going for your hosts.
Me
and your other host. And shame on you guys for not helping her move. I have an excuse.
Eric, where are you?
I'm in Canada. I didn't get the COVID test, so I couldn't get over the border. And I'm technically working. But how's everyone doing?
Not too bad.
Good.
Awesome. I missed the show before Halloween. I missed the show after Halloween. So this is what you guys missed. So I'm Captain America, but everyone knows Captain America, but nobody knows which Captain America, right? Am I a blonde-haired, blue-eyed Steve Rogers, right? Am I like black Sam Wilson, right? And you're both wrong, right? I'm Captain America number 2, John Walker.
Hell yeah!
I like to call him Johnny Walker Black. The reason John Walker is my favorite Captain America is because in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, right, he has like a black best friend, and then somebody randomly kills the black best friend, right? And then like in most TV shows and movies, they kill the black guy, and everyone's just like, oh well, that's too bad. Okay, let's go on to the next thing, and like you never hear about him again, right? John Walker has like the appropriate response to killing his black best friend, right? He finds one of the guys who did it, and he takes the shield, he beats the shit out of him. and he's just like in the middle of the street. He's just like, "You killed my best friend, you son of a bitch!" And somebody's like, "Hey, they're recording you." He's like, "Make sure they get my good side. I'll kill you." And it's like, that's what you do. That's the way to do it. Awesome. That's my Captain America material. What else I got? Any fans of that show Squid Game on Netflix?
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Yeah, number 1 on Netflix. Awesome. Right. If you haven't seen it, right, it's your fault for not getting caught up. I'm gonna spoil it for you. Spoiler alert: the winner of the Squid Game is WWE Hall of Famer Triple H, because he is the Squid Game. Time to play the Squid Game. Time to play the Squid Game. Okay, no wrestling fans are not that funny, but whatever. So the Squid Game is they're branching out into multiple seasons, right? They're coming out with a black version of Squid Game, right? They call it He Got Squid Game, right? And then they're coming out with the Italian version. They're calling that Calamari Game. Then they're coming out with the British version. They're calling that Squid Game of Thrones. That reminds me of a joke. What's the name of the main character on Squid Game of Thrones? Jon Snow Crab. Then they're gonna make my version of the Squid Game, and they're calling that one Squid Game Mockingjay Part 1. Mock, yeah, ing, yeah, Jay, yeah. Okay, no Dumb and Dumber fans either. I'm on fire today, guys. Should just kept working. Whatever. What else I got? So did you guys hear about the sex toy that you can use remotely? So like you'll be using one part, and then your partner will be using one, and then like they sync up, so you can do like sex stuff together, right? I think like Apple bought the rights to it, and they're gonna rename it Face Sitting Time. All right, stick with the tortured puns. There's another. Oh, okay. Do you know that website Ancestry.com? They're coming out with the redneck version, and they're calling it Ancestry.com.
Yeah.
Talk about a family affair, am I right? You got your DNA results. Your mother and your father are both related to each other. Okay, I'll do one more. I get out of here. People are talking. That got the reaction. No, people are talking about the Superman, the new Superman coming out as bisexual, right? And then they're also talking about how they're making a new Superman movie with the black Superman, probably Michael B. Jordan, right? And I want to know if they're both going to intersect, right? Is Superman going to be like bisexual and black in the same movie, right? Because I gotta disagree with that one, right? You can't be like bisexual and black in like a movie portraying a character that's been a straight white guy for like 100 years, right? The audience they can't take that much shock, right? You gotta have like 2 movies, right? You gotta have one where he comes out as bisexual, one where he comes out as black, right? He comes out as black, sits down with his mother, right, in Kansas, and it's like, Mom, I gotta tell you something. Felt this way for a long time, but I am black. And then the mom gets all pissed, and she's like, "What? How dare you? Get out of my house!" And then like Lex Luthor also has to be like repurposed as like a really far right wing like redneck guy, and they'll just be like, as a straight white man, this country belongs to the American people, the white people, the straight people, and everyone else should get off my planet. And that's all I got. You've been a great audience. My favorite audience, Spring Blood Sugar, back up here.
Thanks for coming to the hot mess. Thanks for coming to this hot mess. Ba-bam. All right, I guess I have to ask Abigail. Abigail, what have you learned today?
That Tristan judges me.
Just Tristan?
No. I mean, you do. You definitely judge me. Sorry, I'm resourceful.
Amira, what were you saying?
I was saying, how did you lose weight, Abigail?
What's your
I
secret?
don't know. I've lost like 25 pounds. Severe crippling depression and a lack of self-worth.
So being in a relationship.
That'll do it.
Oh my God!
Getting out of one.
Oh.
I recommend everybody get cheated on by. I recommend everyone get cheated on by Joe Gorman.
I didn't know
an
this
act
part of the
of
story.
fucking charity.
What's his number?
I'll give it to you.
No, who did he cheat with? I wanna fuck that lady. I wanna fuck the lady that like I gotta have Joe Gorman.
I could give you the Instagram handle.
Was it Dawn? Is Dawn the woman he cheated with? Is that why she's up tonight?
That'd be extensive. That'd be like an extravagant like length to go to. Would you call that a bit? Is that a bit?
Yeah, I mean, our whole relationship was a bit, so whatever.
Because in New York, you have to walk everywhere, right?
Oh yeah, that too. I don't. My food doesn't have seasoning, so I don't want to eat it.
Oh, that's what it was. You hate it.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
it's like
New York.
bland East Coast food. Yeah.
And
I thought New York was like a great food city, though.
Gluten-free.
They just don't. Everyone who said that grew up in New York, so they don't fucking know any better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't know any better. They don't understand what a fucking fry plate from a corner store gas station tastes like at 2:00 in the morning. They don't know sustenance. They don't know joy.
Yeah.
New Orleans is a good food
But it's
city.
fast.
Certainly. And Chicago is also a good city to be fat in.
Yeah. But
I like food in Chicago.
I don't get the whole New York pizza thing. It's just like all the other foods, just bland. Like they don't do anything to the crust and shit. Like they don't get crazy and throw spices or something in there. I don't know.
Who came out with deep dish first? Was it Chicago or New York?
Because they're the only people who are brave enough to claim that.
Oh, fuck you.
You wanna? I got a spot on my roster.
Deep dish is just for the stupid tourists, all right? It's to put on billboards. It's to get all you dumb fucks to buy a loaf of bread with soup in it. And you don't do it we fucking murdered thin crust pizza here. You don't know what thin crust pizza is and fucking any yeah, seriously. Like the deep dish is just the deep dish is just a way for us to style on other people. Like, yeah, you want pizza? Here's more pizza than any other pizza's ever pizzaed, and you can't even use a hand when it's like fresh and hot because you'll get hot cheese all over your hand and you'll die. So you have to fucking go with a spoon or a ladle. You know, you have to. If it's
that would be an awesome weapon. Just like take a pizza out of the oven and just throw it on somebody.
Yeah, just like super hot cheese. Yeah, all that oil gets you first, and then the cheese goes over. It's like, yeah. So cheese holds a lot of. We'll end on that, I guess.
Alrighty. Yeah, this was
cheese control.
This was
terrible.
something.
This was
horrible.
This was my favorite mic we've ever done.
This was worse than the N-word, Mike.
Is this what you say to all your whatever you call them?
No, that's just
her roster.
You can't even say boyfriend.
I just
wait.
tell them
Have you said the N-word in bed?
What?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's how Joe comes. I don't know what.
Yeah, we want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. What have you said to make it go over the line? What's the
you know how to
closest
make
you've said
Joe
to the
come?
N-word?
You tell him he's 5'6". You tell him he's 5'6". He'll jizz for hours.
Oh, you doing?
Nice.
Yeah, he's short. He a shorty boy. He's like cousin It.
Okay.
He's just got. It's just like if you put it over his face, he's just cousin It. Just so short.
Yeah. His
I guess
hair's
that's what
taller
we
than
learned.
him.
Yeah. So, what are you gonna do, Abigail? You're gonna go call 7 more people on that list
to help her move.
Yeah, I'm happy to be an alternate on this. I'll be an alternate on this list. So, like, if one of those guys dies,
come off the bench. You'll be the relief. You'll be the relief pitcher.
Yeah. I'll be the Olympic
alternate.
alternate.
Too tired.
Yeah,
the other guys
would be
so
funny.
I'm gonna have to do a bench pick. Tristan.
It's warming up in the bullpen.
Oh, man. So how many people are on your bench list?
Oh, at least 20.
Yeah, there you go.
Is there like a
Yeah.
is there a
That's called
is there like a AAA where everyone like works to get better so they can move up to the main roster?
Above bench, right? Mid or is that limbo?
Bisexual who
Like
just lost a bunch of weight.
Like a
I
bunch
don't
of
have to do
18-year-olds just like.
Oh yeah, are you saying a list of boys that she's grooming? Is that what you're asking?
She's not Drake.
You know, like those teachers that like the teachers that hook up with like 12-year-old students. They're getting them ready for manhood.
Hey, thanks guys. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, this is going on too long.
Yeah, I know.
This
This is my new bit.
Hope you're feeling okay from the dentist, Amira.
Thanks.
Bye,
and Abigail's
guys.
frozen.
Yeah,
so,
Abigail's doing a
this
good
has
bit.
been fun.
Very handsome.
I wonder if that's what the thumb thing was. Like, what if she actually was frozen, but I thought she just had her thumb up for 15 seconds. All right, cool. This is wonderful. All right, love you all. Goodbye.